Hello, today I'd like to talk to you about using this time period for a little bit of self-assessment. We know in the book of James it says in James 1:2, "Count, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." You see, God looks at trials and difficulties vastly different than we do. He sees them as a time that we can try our faith and find out where we're at. And a lot of people right now are looking at these inconveniences, the change in schedules, and the stress and worry and anxiety that's coming on. We ought to take some time to do some self assessment about that and realize that these difficulties are just revealing what's in our heart already. And so James goes on to talk about a double minded man and how he's unstable in all his ways. Sometimes we look at the Word and we look at the world and we end up getting our assurance from the world. I'll give you an example. Say that you're anxious and worried about your schedule because it's uncertain. You don't know how long this whole uh, shelter in is going to last, and so that has got you concerned. Your kids are at home and you're not sure how long that's going to last. If that has got you upset and anxious, you might have trusted in your schedule. You might be trusting in the things that are your constants, and those things may not be the Lord. So yes, take an assessment of what's going on around in the world, but also look at how you're responding. And if you're not responding according to the Word of God, align your heart with the Word of God. Allow the Word of God to renew your mind, that you might see these things as trials and tests that show you where your faith is, that you might make adjustments and amendments during this time period. And see this time period as a time to grow, to renew, to reboot, to rethink, and you might be revived.